We
Okay,
had to
my
pretend that
friends.
I tell you this. I'm not
Okay,
a good
my
actor.
friends. Okay, this is my friend. His name is not Chip. His name is Giuliano. I don't know why he wrote Chip, but this is my friend Giuliano, one of my old friends in New York, and he has a crazy story that only really these things only happen in New York. Everything about it is crazy. So tell me what happened.
All in New York. So it was like a normal day, in New York. I decided to bring the kids to the park.
Right.
So we got there, we started to play rollerblading. At one point, you see this little green thing walking on the cement. What is that? We get closer, it was a parakeet. This little bird, like from Australia, wherever. What is doing here? So we got even closer. We realized he's not really flying around. He just stayed there and, eating from the cement what you can find. So the kids tried to pick him up, and they pick him up right away. It was incredible.
So he's not running away. He's not like afraid. He just
No, it wasn't kind of. So they keep a little bit, and then they let it go a little bit. And then we play a little bit, and then this bird was still there.
Were you worried that it would be some, I don't know, they would get diseases from the New York bird or something like that?
No, it felt pretty good. This little guy, clean and took care of himself very well. I think.
Okay.
Nice, good-looking bird.
Okay.
So they keep picking him up again, and then at the end they convinced me to bring him back home.
Because he's not leaving. He's just walking around. He's
no,
not
it was there. They said, Daddy, bring it back home in our backyard, so there is going to be more safe. There's not going to be anybody trying to,
Yeah, and you don't have any. You're not like me. You don't have ferrets. You don't have cats.
Yeah. So okay, let's go. So I'm with the bicycle. So the kids grab the little bird, and we go with the bicycle with this little bird in our hands all the way. So we arrive here, and naturally, after 10 minutes, we are here with the bird. The kids already asked me to keep the bird.
He doesn't have a collar, or like, I don't know, do birds have bracelets with their ID on it or something?
Yeah, there was a little bracelet. So I checked the bracelet, and the bracelet just said, they was born this year, and from which area. But it doesn't say anything about the owner or anything. So it's like, okay, this bird is lost completely. So, okay, they convinced me to keep the bird.
Right, of course.
I don't know what to do with this bird, right? Because I never had a bird before. I don't like to keep birds in the house. But not only they convinced me that, they convinced me to buy another one.
Wait, the way you were telling me the story first is that you guys are doing research because basically you don't know anything about birds. So you're looking up everything about birds.
Yeah, so we start to look up what kind of bird is it, what it's going to do, what it's not going to do,
And what does it say? You find some interesting information.
Yeah, we find out that these are very sociable birds and they need to have a companion. They cannot stay by themselves in the house.
Of course.
So the kids convinced me to get another bird. Okay. So I just look up, I see there's a pet store close by. And so the day after in the morning,
okay,
we just go there and try.
You got to get your second bird.
Yeah, we got to get the second bird. I also had to get a cage, actually. I cannot leave the bird around the house because it was like, pooping everywhere. So I had to. So we go and find a little cage. We put in the little cage, But, it was a little sad by himself. That's true. So
you could tell. How could you tell he was sad? Was he like making noises?
Yeah, you can see the face. It was like a sad face. So you take him out a lot. It's nice because you can keep in your hands and your shoulder.
And he's bright colors, right?
It's bright. It's beautiful.
Is he there? Can we see him? Is he there?
Yeah, it's outside with a companion.
Okay.
I put him outside because I want him to enjoy the
sunshine.
The sunshine. They're cheeping now. You can hear them. You see?
Yeah, I hear them.
It's them. They're like happy outside.
Okay, so then what happened?
So the day after, we go in the morning to pick up the other bird, right, in the pet store. We arrive there, and when I arrived there, the guy tell me right away, this kind of bird, parakeet, they're very difficult to find here in New York. They arrive, for example, on Wednesday morning, and Wednesday night they're already all gone. So I couldn't believe it. I thought it was like to find a bird was easy, right? In New York, you can find a bird.
You can find anything in New York. Yeah, I think you may have found the only thing that you can't find in New York is a parakeet.
Yeah, it's incredible. So I came back. I didn't really believe the guy. So I came back here. I started to research. I put down like 50 names of different pet shops. I started to call them, and everybody said the same thing. No, we don't have them. No, they arrive next week, but you have to come early to pick them up. It's incredible. It's like what is this? So, but finally, after I do all this research, this was a Sunday, right? And the kids were crazy on top of me because they wanted birdie that day. Because in their mind it was like, he needs a companion.
The poor guy is going to die of a broken heart.
Of loneliness, like Hemingway style. So they decide to convince him even more further has to be that day. So I've been 1 hour looking for this little bird. And finally I found this pet shop. And you tell me, I have 6 of them. But you should hurry because they go fast. I couldn't believe it. Again.
Where was the pet shop?
But then the pet shop was an hour away in New Jersey.
I mean, who goes to New Jersey for anything?
They have to go to New Jersey. They have everything, birds, snakes. So, okay, we get the car, we go all the way to New Jersey, get into the tunnel, traffic. We get there after 1 hour. Oh, we find this big store. Say, okay, we're here. So we go inside. I asked the lady, I called you before for a little bird. Yes, it's there. But you know what happened? The lady in front of the bird, window? She's buying all of them. What do you mean? Yeah, she's buying the 6 little birds. So I get, what? So I go to this lady. I say, I'm sorry, this is my story. I just came from Manhattan. My kids find a little bird. I tell all the story to this lady. Can you give me one of your birds? So out of pity, the lady, she was very nice. And she said, I give you one of my birds, don't worry. So finally we got this little bird with us, and everybody was happy.
So are they the same color? Do they look exactly the same?
No, one is green, the one we found in the park, and this one is white, blue.
White.
But we had to make sure it was a boy and a girl.
Right. Because you want them to lay eggs so that you can start selling parakeets. Because apparently you could become the parakeet king of Brooklyn.
It's a huge business. I mean, I'm gonna be like millionaire selling parakeets nobody can find. So yeah, that's the idea, to have a little birds around. We'll see what's gonna happen. So now,
all right. Well, thank you for sharing your story. Such a funny story.
Yeah, it's a bird story.
All right. Haribol, everybody. Nice to see you.
Okay, ciao.
Ciao, Haribol.
Ciao.